God.
Top of the morning, fellas. I am channeling my inner Steve McQueen on this championship-winning 1973 CZ250. The engine was just rebuilt. It's got brand new XL rims and dumb-out tires. I'm ready to do the bar style to Vegas. Show them what's up. Well, this was the bike to have up till 1973 when Honda came out with the CR250. This was the bike to beat. And you can see why. It's very lightweight, competing against the big four-strokes, Triumphs and whatnot. This was the bike to have, lightweight desert racing. Want to bring it inside? We'll go over the work order. What's the CZ, Mike?
I think it's absolutely awesome. I always get an absolute thrill out of watching whatever you guys are doing, especially when Ken's dipping around on something old like that. I mean, what could be better, right? Here we go.
Mike's out here from Long Island checking out the museum.
And we absolutely love it every time we come. There's nothing better going on the East Coast than what these guys are doing here, people. You got to come check it out. That's all I can say.
It's good to have you out here, Mike. It really is. Come to the museum, guys. Come see us. Holy shit, I'm missing the best CZ wheelie ever. Holy shit, wow! Hey, Mike, I think Senior's ready for MX Rewind.
I'm thinking that, you know, we were at the WIC yesterday, and I didn't get my answer from you yet, but I was wondering why he's not still racing.
Dude, he looks race ready, bro. He's been training.
The kid still got it.
He does.
He does.
Holy shit, he's coming in hot. Should we flag him in before he hurts himself? He's getting a little too comfy on that CZ, Mike. I don't know.
I don't know. This is kind of old hat, I think.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Here he comes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know, Mike. I think he's kind of heavy for that old rear drum brake to keep him from flipping over, you know?
You know, they don't build them like they used to.
Yeah, right?
That's a real cool rear bike, though.
Whoa! Oh. Hey, bring it in.
Please don't try this at home.
Let's go to Vegas!
Here comes John on the DRZ. Here he comes. Senior's right on him. He's dogging him.
This cat might still stand a chance.
Hey, park it. You're getting out of control. You're out of control. Thanks for coming, guys.
Listen to this bad boy. That's the sound dreams are made of right there. You know, for a long time I've had this vision in my head of Steve Mcqueen riding that wheelie through the desert with his shirt off, and I had to recreate that today. So hopefully it was half as cool as when he did it. It certainly was a hell of a lot of fun. That's for damn sure. This is a classic 73 CZ250. This is a bike that dominated the American motocross scene, lightweight motocross scene for, well, right up until 1973 when Honda came out with the CR250. Then the Japanese bikes kind of took over and rang the death toll for the CZ motorcycle manufacturing. But these guys have been around forever. I think since the early teens is when they started manufacturing bikes. This came from a local collector. This was part of his living room furniture for the last 4 decades. He bought it in, I think, 75. We purchased 8 bikes from him. This is one of the crown jewels from his collection, and it looked pretty much the way it did when we got it, except we went right through it and rebuilt the motor. I'll go over the work order. There's a total of $3,000 of upgrades that have been put on this bike. I guess I'll start with the rims. It's got brand new Takasago XL rims laced up with Buchanan spokes and brand new Metzler tires, front and rear. The period correct Metzler Unicross tires. Just fantastic. New tubes, new rim strips. The forks are rebuilt with new fork rubbers. It's got a brand new front number plate. It's got a brand new front fender made in Spain. It's the reproduction of the CZ fender. It's got a upgrade to a plastic tank. The stock tanks are really heavy on these. It does have the original gas cap, original handlebars with original lever perches, brand new Uri grips on it. The rear shocks are the originals to my knowledge. The rear wheel is obviously relaced with a brand new Takasago XL rim, Buchanan spokes, new tube, rim strip, brand new gold chain, and a new rear fender. The original saddle, we bought this saddle over to our local upholstery shop, Brian's Upholstery. He did some minor repairs on it, but it's 90% original, as you can see, and it's in excellent condition. Hallmark of this vintage motorcycle, the skirts on the side of the seat, they just don't make them like that anymore, covering the stock airbox there. Very cool. You can leave it over the number plate or tuck it behind the brand new replica number plates. The bike was steam cleaned. The frame rails were repainted, an in-frame paint job. The swing arm was painted. The exhaust pipe was cleaned, sanded, and repainted to high temp black. The engine aluminum was polished. The plastic was cleaned, any plastic that wasn't new, which I think it is mostly new except for the tank. The gas cap was painted silver. All the aluminum in the controls were polished. The seat was redone, like I had said, and then the original leather was reconditioned. If it is leather, I know they used a reconditioner on it. I'm not sure it was leather or vinyl, but in any event, it was re-cleaned up. So brand new grips, a full what we call rotisserie detail, top to bottom, steam clean, polish, wash and wax, everything, all the aluminum on the motor. The engine was completely dismantled right down to the engine cases. Actually, the engine came out of the frame up at All Sport Cycle, and I'll get into that in a second, what was done there. The air filter is a brand new twin air filter. The inner fender is also new. It's running VP 110 fuel mixed at 32:1. So let's see. The engine was rebuilt with a brand new NOS new old stock 70.25 millimeter piston on eBay. It was bored 10 over with a .0025 clearance. The carb was rebuilt and cleaned. It is a newer style Mcqueen carburetor, upgraded carburetor. Has new fuel lines, new fuel filter,
The gearbox fluid was changed, of course, and it was jetted with a, we went from a 210 to a 185 main jet, so it's jetted pretty good, pretty clean. It has 2 new spark plugs. The top end obviously was bored. Brand new piston, rings, base gasket, cylinder head gasket, completely rebuilt. The engine we had outsourced to All Sport Cycle. Jeff has a boring bar there. He did the motor for us, checked the crank, and everything else went through the whole engine, so everything checked out good. It runs great, shifts good, clutch is good, transmission's good. The exhaust is in very good condition. I believe it's the original exhaust, but I'm not positive. It's got a great exhaust note. But Junior, is there anything you'd like to add about this bike? It was a joy to ride, obviously.
For vintage motocross, I don't think there's a bike that looks tougher than the CZ. This side profile is to die for. You know, the way that the frame comes around, the nice wide seat. I mean, even the chain and the dual shocks in that tank, the classic CZ tank. That's it, man. Big cooling fins. I prefer the look of this even over the Mako, and I race a Mako, so.
The bike's in beautiful shape. $3,000 parts and labor is what we've invested in the bike since we got it, plus the original purchase price. It is in beautiful condition. There's a couple cosmetic defects. There's one little chip out of this top cylinder fin I'd like to point out. Other than that, the cylinder cases appear to be in very good to excellent condition. Now this isn't a bike. This isn't lipstick on a pig. This wasn't a really beat to shit relic that was left outside or in a dungeon forever. This was in one of our clients, local client, had 8 bikes in his private home. Look at the steering, the original VIN tag on here. If you zoom in on that, you can read there's some description of the motor and VIN number and everything on there. So you know, it was in good shape when we got it. We just wanted to take it to the next level. We discovered it was on the original bore. Piston and rings needed to be replaced, so we did that. And the rest is we've already mentioned. So if you have any questions about it, give us a call, 860-454-7024. A lot of fun to ride, 5-speed transmission, good for desert racing or scrambles or motocross. The front forks work great, the rear shocks work good, and she's ready to roll up to the line at an AHMRA vintage race, hopefully MX Rewind. If you have any questions about it, give us a call, 860-454-7024. Good luck bidding. God bless America, and God bless Steve Mcqueen for all the great memories.
And Czechoslovakia for making.
Yeah, God bless Czechoslovakia behind the Iron Curtain for these kick-ass dirt bikes. So I had a fun time riding it. Junior tried to flag me in like 3 times. You know it's a fun bike to ride when you had to flag me in 3 times, and I was trying to race these guys with their Jap rice rockets over there, but they didn't want to race. We should have done a drag race, the Kawasaki 250 and the DRZ 400 versus the vintage CZ in the dirt. Send it. No takers today. Maybe next time. Keep watching.